are in the Lentor area to see an inter-terrace house that is 2128 square feet land plot size and build up of roughly 3,000 square feet. But what if I told you, you haven't even maximized the usage of this land plot?
We are just a short 5 minutes walk away to Lentor MRT and the future Lentor Mall. If you are looking for a landed home, you definitely do not want to miss out on this listing. Let's go!
At the front porch area. This area you can actually fit one car here, but if you were to remove this shelter and this pillar over here, you shift this pillar all the way to the end of the wall there, you can actually build a shelter that extends from this side of the wall to the other side of the wall, giving you more than enough space to fit in 2 cars. Now for this shelter that you're going to be building, right, you can either go for a non-load bearing shelter or opt for a load bearing shelter that can double as a balcony for a possible second story bedroom as well. Speaking of A&A, this land plot can actually build up to 15.5 meters high, which means that you can potentially expand your space into another attic on top as well. Now along this street, there are actually various examples you can see of people who have already done so you can use as your reference. Let's head into the unit. Now welcome to the house itself. As you can see, the owners have kept this house in really superb condition even after all these years of owning the property. Mainly because they have done up additional improvements and renovations of the house over the years and really maintained it super well. Now, as you can see, this is a squarish type of layout, which you know I really love because it adds a lot of flexibility in space planning and how you're going to be orientating your furniture also. Here you can see a lot of space. You can even do a U-shaped sofa here. Makes it a great space for you to be able to host family and friends. Also, if you walk over here, the owners recently did up this TV feature wall that really accentuates the cozy vibes of this living room area. Also, you can see that there's a really high ceiling over here that makes the living room really airy and bright because of all the natural light that is coming in here. And even if you were to slab up this second floor, right, to create another room on top on the second floor, you will still have quite a good ceiling height of more than 3 meters. And today's standards, right, with condos being 2.6 to 2.8 meters high, ceiling height that's more than 3 meters can still give you a very airy and naturally bright kind of space. Now we have had clients that ask us whether there's a possibility of adding a lift inside the house as well. There is a possibility, and what I can see is here, you can actually add a lift car here that extends not only all the way to the second floor but can go through to the 3rd floor as well. As for how it's going to be orientated on the other floors, we'll show you later on. Let's move into the dining area. Now, I really like that there's a physical and also visual separation of space between the living room and the dining area via these steps up to the dining area. As you can see, this is a squarish layout. Like I said, very flexible in terms of space planning and furniture orientation. They have an 8 to 10 seated dining table over here and a piano over here, and still have this much walking space around the area here. Now moving in, you'll see that on my right, there's a granny's room. This room can definitely fit wardrobe with queen size bed, but I think the best way to use this room is to have a single size bed here, still have a lot of walking space around the room. And this room is actually connected to their Jack and Jill bathroom at the back that also opens up to the outside kitchen as well. Now moving into our kitchen here, you can see that this is very well equipped. Now we start off with this table countertop that we have. The kitchen countertop over here starts off with a notch here that acts like a kind of dining space as well. Extra dining space from the dining table, and makes it a really good conversation area for you and your guests as they are eating here and you're doing your food prep here as well. Now this countertop extends all the way inside, and this entire space can easily fit 4 to 5 packs of people walking around here, which is really important if you have more than one helper. All cabinetries are already built up for you, so you don't need to add on any more, with soft closing as well. And actually here leads out to your outside kitchen. So if you feel like cooking inside the unit makes it too smoky, because this is an open concept kitchen, I think you'll be really pleased to find that we have an outside kitchen as well. Let's go take a look. So finally, we're at the back of the house. Now on this side, you can see that they have done up a kitchen. This kitchen has a sink as well. So this is where they do most of their heavy cooking because since it's open air, it's easily ventilated. On my left, they have their laundry area. You can see the washer dryers over there. They also hang and dry their clothes in this area as well. What's really interesting about this house is that we are actually single loading. So you can see the road here, right? On the other side is also a road. So it's actually flanked on both sides by roads. Now, why is it so special? It's because single loading houses are extremely rare in Singapore. Most of the landed houses you see will be back to back. So a back area here will be facing another back area of another house. But this, you have a good distance between yourself and your neighbor, right? So that you don't see into each other's houses. And why there's such a rare occurrence of single loading houses is because it's actually quite a waste of land space for the government to build too many single loading houses. That's why they don't build that much of it. Now, enough about this first floor area, let's head up to the second floor.
So welcome to the second floor. Over here is a very spacious area that you can use as your family area, a second living room, a gym, or even additional study room. And if you notice over here, this void space, you could actually opt to possibly extend the floor space to actually create another room. And you remember, over earlier we mentioned that at the porch area you can create a load-bearing shelter. That can also possibly be an additional balcony for this newly created room. On the second floor, there's one spacious ensuite bedroom, and this was originally the master bedroom, but the owners opt to use it as a spacious guest room instead. This bedroom, because of the space, you have plenty of configurations. You can fit a king-size bed over here, have your study desk over this area, and behind here you can do built-in wardrobes. Or you can choose to do a U-shaped built-in wardrobe and put your bed along at this area facing this very nice outdoor balcony. Right? And we also have the bathroom over here. So as you come up to the third story, you are immediately greeted by this very high ceiling that gives the whole place a much spacious feel. And over on this end, we have two common bedrooms. One of them is being used as a study room and the other as a kids room. Let's head on to take a look. So welcome into the kids room. It's spacious enough to fit two super single bed, or you can even fit one king size bed. The flooring is actually parquet flooring, and just a good polish will make it as good as new again. And over at this end is where they did their built-in wardrobes. So just behind me is the bathroom that is shared by both common bedrooms. There's dual entrances to it, and this also allows the other study room to actually access this toilet. So over at the study room area, it's spacious enough to fit a queen or even a king size bed with additional wardrobe space at the side. And the flooring, the owners have already done up a vinyl flooring. And as mentioned, this toilet is also shared among the two spacious rooms. Look at the size of this huge master bedroom. Right? This master bedroom was originally two bedrooms, but they opt to actually hack the middle wall to create this one big bedroom. And definitely you can fit a good king size bed over here with a dressing table space and study on the other end. Right? And this room is very bright and breezy because we have this bright facing window over here which allows good ventilation for the house too. Over on that end is actually a very nice walk-in wardrobe that was done by the owners. So this very nice walk-in wardrobe gives you ample space to store all your bags and clothing, and it's connected to the master bathroom over here. And this master bathroom is so nice. It has a very nice high ceiling for it. How rare is this?
Now we are about a 5 minutes walk to Lentor Modern, where there's going to be a new mall very soon. This mall is linked to Lentor MRT as well, so you are really within minutes walk to a new mall and a new MRT along Thomson East Coast Line. This line actually links you upwards 4 stops to Woodlands North, where there will be a new RTS line to JB, and 8 stops to Orchard MRT interchange, with 2 other interchanges in between to the Circle Line and Downtown Line. From Lentor Modern, you are also 2 minutes walk to the future rejuvenated Hillock Park under N Parks, as well as the existing Linear Park. We are also within minutes drive to the Ang Mo Kio estate, where there is an abundance of amenities and malls, including AMK Hub, Jitsun Mall, Broadway Plaza, plus a variety of wet markets, hawker centres and neighbourhood shops. As for schools, within 1 kilometer is Anderson Primary School, and within 2 kilometer is CHIJ St. Nicholas Girls School and Mayflower Primary School. And you are also within minutes drive to Nanyang Polytechnic.
If you're looking for a lovely and well-maintained landed home in the Lentor area that's just a 5-minute short walk away from Lentor MRT, you definitely want to view this house.
If you want to check this house out, give us a call, drop us a DM, and we'll arrange a viewing for you immediately. This is Louis.
This is Adrian. I will see you in the next home tour.
Bye.